Hi there and welcome to Tiddas Tips for round 19.
And we're getting closer and closer to finals, Shell, and some important games are to be played out this weekend.
Yes, well, let's see who we're tipping this week. North Melbourne taking on Geelong at the Docklands. It's a battle of the Scott brothers and we're both picking Geelong.
Yes, and then GWS taking on Melbourne at Xtra Stadium up in Sydney. And I'm sticking with GWS, but you're going with Melbourne?
And Hawthorn taking on Richmond at the MCG, the Hawks for the two of us.
Yes, and then West Coast and the Gold Coast at Subiaco, and we're both sticking with the West Coast.
And my Blues taking on Freo at the Docklands. Blues for me, Freo
I'm
for
going
you.
with the Dockers. Brisbane and St Kilda are up at the Gabba, and we're both going with Brisbane.
Bulldogs taking on Sydney at the Docklands, and Sydney for the two of us.
Yes, and Adelaide taking on Port Adelaide, so it's the showdown, and we're both sticking with Port Adelaide.
It's a big game, that one. And finally, Collingwood taking on Essendon at the MCG. Essendon for me and Collingwood for you.
Yes, and there are our tips for round 19. All the best with your tips this weekend.
And remember to check out our website, marngrookfootyshow.com.au.